Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name's Chelsea, and if you're new around here, we'd like to do beauty related content on this channel. If that's something that you like, then please hit subscribe, and if you're already subscribed, then please click on the little bell and you'll be notified of every time that I thought someone was trying to walk into the house then, but it's just Michael with the mat. Yeah, subscribe to my channel basically. So today's video we've got a bit of a makeup haul. I haven't actually done one for ages because I've not really been buying as much makeup, but I do have two budget boxes here. The one from end of December, which we received in January, and the one for February, which we received like well into it confuses me. We've got December's, which we received late Jan, and January's, which we received a very late Feb, and I was going to wait and do the March one, but I don't think the March one is going to be dispatched yet for another week. Yeah, I want to put this stuff away into my big old makeup unit, so I thought we'll just do these ones for now. And yeah, I've got a few other bits as well. I've even got a few things that I brought from Sephora when I went to Singapore, which I don't think I featured in my last haul 2 months ago. I'm pretty sure I didn't include it. And then we've also got a few things that I brought from the drugstore. But yeah, if you want to see the things that I brought and received, then please stay tuned. First of all, I received from Community Scene some Max Factor lip glosses, which I'm absolutely buzzed about because I was going to pick these up and then they came through my door. So these are the Max Factor lip glazes for a gorgeous glaze of indulgent volume and long-lasting shine. Have it to wear on its own or layered for a mirror-like effect with the shimmer, cream and sheer finishes. You'll be sure to find your perfect match. So we've got 4 shades here, and I actually love the look of these. These are plumping lip glosses as well, by the way. So we've got the shade, so that's Guava Flare, Berry Sorbet. I think this one will be beautiful. Cotton Candy, Melting Ice. Pop one on now just to have a little feel. So quite a big doe foot applicator. It's a little bit dry, so I won't mind a bit of gloss. Quite a like a vanilla-y, scenty, sweet scent even. So that is that one. I do love a clear gloss at the moment. Very, very comfortable by the feel of it. Very silky, not like gloopy gloss. So yeah, I'm excited to try those. So thank you to Community Scene for sending those to me. So let's go with the things. I've still got the Sephora bag and everything, which I brought back from Singapore. So what I got was a Sephora colourful blush. This is in the shade Over the Top, and I thought this looked like a beautiful blush shade. Perfect for spring, I think. I think that would be a really beautiful shade in the springtime. Love it. So I brought that. Another gloss, which is similar to that Max Factor one, but I brought a Sephora gloss, and this is in the shade Strut. But tell me, how beautiful does that look? I don't know if you can see, but it's like a clear gloss with really gold reflex. Quite a thin applicator, and it swatches very gold, but I'm excited to try that because I think that paired with a nice brown lip liner will look beautiful. I picked up a mini Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. I used to have this concealer years ago, but I saw this one. This is in 29N light medium. But look how little that is. That is so frigging adorable. I just thought it would be nice because I've got like a little makeup bag in my bag. I'm just going to pop that in there. And then I did pick up the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrop Serum in the mini. This is what it looks like. This is actually all gone now. I did use it all up because, bear in mind, I went to Singapore the end of this last year, and yeah, I thought they were good, but I didn't really notice a difference in my skin, if I'm honest. So yeah, I thought I'd buy the mini one just to test out, and it lasted for about 3 to 4 weeks, and I used it every day. It's a 15ml bottle, and I thought I'd try the mini one before buying the big one because I know the big ones are really raved about, and if I'm honest, I don't really see the hype for it. Budget boxes now. So this one was I know we're behind, so you've probably already seen these, but if you've forgotten about them, then I will remind you. But this one was December's, which we received mid-Jan, and it's like the pizza one. I wasn't really that impressed with this one, if I'm honest. I feel like it's a little bit gimmicky, but I know we've got some exciting ones coming up, so this is why I stick with it. But the first thing we received, a pair of double lashes, which I'll be honest, I'm not too sure I like. I don't know. I feel like they will be very, very light to top it off. And then add some spice. They're a bit like a half flash, I think, but like a long half flash. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to keep these or declutter these, if I'm honest. The next thing we've got a sauce on the side. This is a moisturiser. I actually do really like the P. Louise skincare because it's just perfect for my sensitive skin. It's quite nourishing. I don't know what the benefits are for any of her skincare stuff because it never says it on the label, like what it actually does, what it includes and stuff like that. It just says moisturiser, eye cream, things like that, and then like a paragraph about come on babe, whatever. So yeah, but just a day moisturiser, I'll keep that. And then we've got a cut crease brush set, which I actually really like because I love these brushes, but I like the fact that you get angled ones and a small one as well, which I don't believe I've already got. Yeah, I do like the packaging for that. I thought that was quite cute, like a pizza cutter. And then the final thing we received was a Babe, You're a Slice of Perfection palette. So if I open this up, this is what the palette looks like. So literally like a pizza slice. And this is the, which I think these look really nice actually. Some of these forward shade looks marbly, which I don't believe I've seen before. The palette doesn't really run deep, so I feel like with a lot of looks you'll probably have to pair it with another palette. But let me just swatch this marble shade. So it's like lilac and gold, which is a really unusual combination. It's coming up more gold to be fair. Oh yeah, you can definitely see the lilac in that. I don't know if it's picking up on camera, but that's a beautiful shade. Yeah, so I am definitely going to do a look with this eventually. But I was thinking of decluttering it, but I actually really like the shimmers in that palette and like the mustardy tones. I think they're quite unique. So yeah, I will keep that palette. So I don't have a palette like that. So that was the December's to January budget box. The only thing about budget box, you can receive it so late, which is why it's so confusing with what date it actually reflects. And then we've got this one, which was for January, which we received in February, and this one's quite an exciting one. I am really looking forward to receiving February and March's. So February's, yeah, I'm still waiting on. I think they'll be dispatched the 15th of March, and then the March's one contains the Easter egg gift set thing chosen at random, which I'm really excited about because some good stuff in there, and that one I'll receive like mid-April. So yeah, I just wish that they'd sent them out earlier. So the first thing we received was another one of the finishing touches. I feel like the finishing touches are quite a popular item in these budget boxes and things like that now, and this is Slaying Not Stressing. But I don't mind them because they do look really nice, but I've already got 2 or 3 I think. But this one is like an iridescent shade, which again I have got an iridescent one, but this one has got like purple reflex, whereas my other one has got blue reflex. So it does look really nice, but do I want to have like purple glitter all up my arms and chest and wherever else I'm going to put this? Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like products like this, are they really necessary? Are they even popular? Whereas if it was like a goldy champagne, then yeah, I would put that all over me. But then we also got another glow product. I don't get why you get 2, but yeah, this is the All Over Body Glow Glossy and Glaze, which I can't remember if I received one of these in the budget box. No, the advent calendar, which is a really gold one. But this one again is an iridescent. The only thing about these ones are they're beautiful, but they just leave your skin feeling so tacky and sticky. Look, but it does leave a really beautiful shimmer. But again, it's like the purpley pink shimmers, which will be nice for a festival, but I don't go to a festival all the time. I prefer like a gold one for a night out or something like that. And then we received some lip oils. So this is a set of 3, and you used to be able to just get the lip oils. You could get them singles, but most of the time they were from the Bad Bitch boxes, which came with the lip oil and a lip conditioner. But now they brought out sets of just the lip oils, and now they're more sparkly, which I absolutely love because I love me a sparkly lip oil. And this one, so you get a set of 3, and this one is Gleam Team, which I believe is like a similar to that lip gloss that I just showed you with a clear, it's like a clear lip oil with gold reflex in. oh, they smell like watermelon as well. Yeah, definitely got gold reflex in. And then we've got All Fired Up. They're all going to be quite clear, to be fair, aren't they? Because they're lip oils. But this one looks like it's got a bit of a, just a pink tint to it with a little bit of pink shimmer. Like silver shimmer, maybe. And then we've got Flashy Lifestyle, which looks very pink in the component. But whether, oh yeah, looks like a hot pink on there. I don't know if you can really catch the reflex on camera, but this one looks like a really hot pink with, I can't work out what the shimmer particles are, whether they're silver or pinky. I think it'll be a mixture. They smell amazing, like pure watermelon. And then we also received another blush palette, which I feel like I've got every shade blush from P. Louise at the moment because of the amount of blush palettes they do. But it says GPS says it's my turn. And this one is a beautiful looking one. It's a very pink palette. But yeah, I do feel like perhaps these shades are repeated because I got the Baby It's Cold Outside one, which is all pink. The original one, which is all pink. It is a really pretty palette nevertheless. So that's it for the P. Louise stuff. So from Beauty Bay, I picked up the new Reckless Romance palette. So I actually picked this up, I think just after Valentine's Day, to be fair. So we're a little bit behind on it, but I am going to do a video on it. But inside, this is what it looks like. And I do love this colour story. It is very girly but grungy. I like the cool tones. I like the mauvey. And these shimmers look stunning. So I'm excited to play around with that. And then I did mention in my previous video that I ordered some of the new Tatty Lashes Extra Large Edition individual pack. So this comes with 2 styles. So you've got Mon Cherie down here, which is the style that I usually use, and then you've also got Trez Chic, I don't know, which seems like a little bit lighter but longer and wispier. Mon Cherie are quite voluminous, so it says Everyday Glam to Russian Volume Look. So I'm going to redo my lashes tonight, and yeah, I'm excited to play around with this. And because it's an extra large pack, this pack is going to last me a long time, and it was only £18, and I rave about these so much. I've got loads of people on them. And then I've got a whole tray full of goodies. Some of it you would have seen in other videos, but just in case you haven't, then I will show you. First of all, I've got the L'Oreal Infallible 3-Second Setter Mist that is really, really good at setting your makeup. And yeah, I love the fact that it gives me hairspray vibes, and I am a sucker for spraying hairspray on my face to set it. But yeah, it even does like hairspray my hair when I get a little bit in my hair. So I do feel like it's got an element of that. It has got a strong alcohol scent to it, which if you don't like that, then you won't like this. But if you are a hairspray girly too, then you will love it. And then I picked these up from Maybelline, which I featured in the past 2 videos. So we've got the Maybelline Super Stay 24-Hour Skin Tint. I've had this before. I got a deeper shade. This is in the shade 40. It's got vitamin C in, and I love this skin tint. And also an oldie but a goodie, the Maybelline Instant Anti-Age Eraser Multi-Use Concealer in the shade 2. Then I also picked up the e.l.f. lip oil, finally, Glow Reviver lip oil in the shade Pink Quartz, and I've been using this nearly every day in the mornings. I absolutely love this lip oil. It's given Dior dupe. And then we also picked up the e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blush, and this is in the shade Dusty Rose, which I featured. I love the doe foot applicator on this as well. But this is what the shade looks like. It's a very beautiful, like naturally pinky peachy shade. And then speaking of blushes, I got 3 new blushes from Primark. So first of all, I got the Instant Blusher Drops. I did really want the Instant Bronzing Drops. However, I could not find them in my Primark shock. Horror. So the only ones that I could find were these blush ones, which I'm not mad at because I love a blush. So if I can get into it, then I will swatch it. It's very, very liquidy, but it's giving Drunk Elephant dupe. I'm a bit worried how liquidy this is going to be. But I've seen this on Jordan Lipscomb's TikTok. This is what the shade looks like. Oh, it looks nice. Let's rub it in. I don't know if I can see anything, if I'm honest. Okay, I can see a very subtle pink shimmer, so maybe it's buildable. Let's see if I can build up another layer on that. Oh, it's like a peachy pinky shade. It looks quite nice, to be fair. It is very, very sheer. Let me just tell you, that was only, it's only £3.50 to be fair, so I'm not mad at it. But I feel like that would be quite nice if you've got no makeup on, but I do wish there was a deeper shade. So that's what it looks like on my hands. So I feel like it'll be one that you will be on like a no makeup kind of day, and something that I definitely would have to build up. Then the two powder blushes I got, one's in the shade Posy, one's in the shade Desire. These are only £1.50 and they look insane. So let me just open these. I've got a few of these blushes already and they are so pigmented and so good, especially for their price point. One of like really good formulas, to be honest. So this is in the shade Posy, which looks like a beautiful Barbie pink formula. So, oh, look at that. Yeah, beautiful that is. Like a very cool toned pink. And then we've also got Desire, which looks like a peachy one with a slight shimmer to it. I like the fact that they seal all the makeup now, so then people stop just opening it and testing all the makeup, because that used to do my head in. This is Desire Me, quite a natural peachy shade. So yeah, I think that would be quite nice and natural. Then I also picked up one of the tinted lip oils, which I'm going to try now. I've got no makeup on today, but I just could not be bothered. Right, so it's quite a thin applicator. Oh, I love the scent of Primark lip products. They're like cupcakey. Oh, I love that. It's just a very natural tint, just to give a bit of colour back to your lips. It just looks like your lips are a bit more alive. I really rate that. That was only, this is in the shade Berry by the way, but I'm pretty sure it was only like £1.50, £2, something like that. And then last but not least, I did pick up the Revolution Skin Silk Luminous Serum Foundation in the shade F8. I really hope this is going to match me. So this is the Revolution Skin Silk Foundation. So it's in a pumpy, I've seen this all over socials, but oh, I don't know if it's going to match me, you know. It might do. I think it might just be a shade too light, but I can always mix it if needs be. Apparently it's a really nice foundation, so I'm excited to try that because a lot of people have been raving about it. So I think that is everything, to be fair. Like I said, I'm expecting some more budget boxes, and other than that, I really want to buy the Beauty Bay Smoky palette, but I've already got loads of cool tone palettes into my collection that I've not even done videos with yet, so I'm holding off. I'm not going to do anything. But if there's any makeup products that you want to see a review on, or that you really recommend that I should buy, that will be good for me to test out, then please do let me know down below. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit subscribe, and then hopefully I shall see you in my next video. Bye!